All right, we'll get started with Mark Weiser and Mike Griffith.
Hey, John, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Tell me just about the 3 weeks, three practices last week in terms of the offense trying to get better. What's been some of the key points you guys have worked on, as you come off Alabama and get ready for Kentucky?
I think coming off the Alabama loss, there was lots of things we could work on from each position group. And, as the tight ends, we wanted to focus on being stronger in the run game and being more efficient in our routes. And we took those 3 days to work on that. And we did. We worked on that, and we got better.
Hey, John, how much more diverse variety is there for the tight end in this year's offense than years past at Georgia?
I say it's hard to compare. I just think whenever we're called upon to go make a play, whether that's in the run game or in the pass game, we're going to go do it to the best of our ability.
Next, we'll go to Anthony Dasher, then Seth Emerson.
I don't have a question.
Seth?
John, just an open-ended question. What do you think the identity of this offense is right now, or do you think you all have one yet?
I think our identity is a hard-nosed offense that we're going to run the ball efficiently, and then we're going to take our shots. We're able to spread the ball around, and whatever Coach Monken dials up, we're going to go do it, and we're going to do well with it.
Chip Towers, then Jake Rowe.
Yeah, John, just curious what you did during this off weekend, and how much of an emphasis, either as a member of the leadership committee or just personally, did you guys put on staying safe and kind of keeping this track record of you guys intact in terms of the fight against the virus?
Well, first, there's a huge emphasis on staying safe, and thanks to Mr. Ron and his team, they've educated us tremendously well. But at the same time, all these players, our team, we're so focused and locked in that, there's not a lot of worry with us. We stick together and we have one goal in mind, and we're going to take it game by game to accomplish that.
What'd you do? Did you head home, or what'd you do over the weekend?
It was my mom's birthday, so I went and celebrated my mom's birthday with her.
Thank you.
John, kind of piggybacking off what Chip's asked, leadership group, is there a situation, especially when it comes to the virus, where you guys meet with the team, no coaches, no anything, and you just kind of have an open dialogue about off-field behavior, off-field, risk-taking and things like that? Or is it all done with the coaches involved and coach-led? How does that go? How does that conversation get had?
I think at the beginning of the season, there was a big worry as far as, we need to have these conversations. We need to keep everyone, together to be educated on what to do after practice, on the weekends and whatnot. But as the season has gone on, we've understood, like I was saying, that, our team's smart and we have one goal in mind, and we're not going to have any people trying to, get in our way. And if you don't want to be a part of this train, then you can just leave.
Dean Legge, then Austin Roper.
That's certainly a very matter-of-fact way to put it. How many guys get off the train, John?
It was just a different way of putting it, but it just meant that, if you're not bought in, if you don't want to stay safe and do what you're supposed to do, then it's just not here for you.
Hey, John, I know that, you being a tight end probably isn't like solely your focus, because, you obviously have to worry about receptions and things of that nature. But currently the team or the running backs are averaging fewer than 4 yards per carry. Why do you think the team as a whole has had such a tough time finding success running the ball this season?
I think if you could look at it like that, where, we're not averaging the same clip as we usually do, but there's also these explosive plays that we've done well with. So there's negatives, but there's also positives, and we're gonna keep the positives and then try and take these negatives and be better with them.
Brandon Studge and Blaine Gilmer.
Hey, John, so I don't know how much of a role that you play on special teams units or anything, but I wanted to ask you about Camarda and Todd Lesney and the job that they've done here over the first half of the season. How much of a weapon, I suppose, have they emerged as over these couple weeks?
Todd and Jake have done a tremendous job, and I wish they got more credit for what they've done. Jack's nailing these field goals, and Jake is flipping the field almost every time he's asked to. So, we feel great having them. They're always going to put the defense in a great position as far as pinning them. And then, we can drive and, tight ends, we want to score touchdowns every drive, but realistically that's not going to happen. So we're lucky to have a weapon in Pod.
And then in terms of Camarda, like, he seems like an interesting guy who just kind of has all this confidence inside, and he doesn't seem like he's hesitant to show that at all. I mean, how unique of a guy is he around the team? Do you have kind of a story about how he shows that confidence and that swagger?
I'd say on field he's got the swagger and confidence, but off the field he's humble, and he just wants to get better just like the rest of us.
Hey, John, just wanted to ask you, man, I know Michael Bennett wasn't directly your probably position coach at Marist, but how big of an influence did he have on you just learning from him in your time around him?
So he actually was the wide receivers and tight ends position coach. So I was lucky enough to be coached by him, and then Coach Etheridge, who also played tight end here. And he helped me so much in my route running. As far as what I continue to improve on, getting in and out of breaks and being more efficient at the top of my routes.
We'll go to Connor Riley for the final question.
Hey, John, how competitive is it for guys to get onto special teams? And as, players like yourself, they start playing more on either offense or defense, does maybe the desire or the want to play on special teams, does that wane a little bit, if at all?
For me, the desire never wanes. I want to, if I could play every snap I could on special teams on offense, but that's not realistic. I want to do what I'm called upon. And, Coach Smart really believes in special teams. And I think the people that are working their butt off on special teams just show the kind of character that we have as a team. They're hardworking and they're precise in what they do. And, we need players like that.